Hello, everybody. Welcome back to KPX. My name is Adam, and over there we have...
And guys, this is Kazinu, and today we have a playlist of German music brought to us by Chips. The name of the playlist was It's Time for Something to Change. Thank you, Chips, so much. Guys, Chips is a member of Discord and the Ko-fi. Discord's first link in the description. Check that out. Adam's going to tell you about the Ko-fi, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, everyone, check out the Ko-fi. It's a wonderful place to support your favorite content creators, and KPX should be a favorite content creator by now. If you want to give us a small donation, you want to sponsor a video yourself, just like Chips did, or you become a member today, greatly appreciated by us. Unfortunately, YouTube does not give us any money for this. We cannot monetize these videos. So all of your support, just keep saying, hey, Adam, you should keep making videos, and we would love to keep doing that for you. So thank you very much.
Yes, guys, thank you so much for all of that. We are an honest, independent reaction channel that reacts to random playlists like this. Also reacts to a lot of K-pop, as you guys know. But every little bit helps keeping us to make these videos for you. So we appreciate everything. On top of the Ko-fi, we are affiliated with Temu, NordVPN, and Olafly. Links are in the description. But guys, please consider, if you like the content, just hit like and subscribe to help us out. And let us know what you think in the comments. Adam, the intro here is going to be really short. There's not one artist that we're covering today. We're covering 5 different artists. It's going to be wild. It's going to be free. It's going to be something. I have no idea what to expect from this other than it's time for a change. So, Chips, all that out of the way. Thank you so much again, guys. We rate out of 13 here. 13 is perfection. 1 is the opposite. 6.5 is the middle ground that separates good from bad. And I say we just get this ball rolling, Adam.
All right, Friesenjung.
Einfach simpel. Heineken, Rotwein und paar Berliner Kindle. Gabber hab ich schön gehört, da tue ich noch ne Windel. Ich fühle mich wie Gigi D'Agostino mit der Riddle. Ich war 5 Jahre alt mit einer Crazy Vorkassette. 20 Jahre später hab ich hier schöne Kotelette. In den Niederlanden sagt man, ich mag Kotelette. Joost klein, ich höre nicht gerne auf Gesetze.
Ich bin nur ein kleiner Friesenjunge und ich wohne hinterm Deich. Ja, Ostfriesland ist ein schönes Land, wie die Schweiz und Österreich. Oh, bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein kleiner Friesenjung und bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein Friesenjung. Bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein kleiner Friesenjung und ich wohne hinterm Deich.
Ich bin Berliner Kinder, bin kein Friesenjunge. Sie sagt Aggu, du hast eine geile Friese, Junge. Ich geh mit Joost nachts raus und wir sind mies betrunken. Es wurde zwischenzeitlich hell, jetzt ist es wieder dunkel. Ja, ich spreche nicht Joost-Sprache, doch ich habe ihn verstanden. Hol mir Friese, scherbes Bier und dazu eine China-Pfanne. Ski, Aggu, esse Magic Trüffels in den Niederlanden. Heute bin ich top, sie meinten, ich werd Niederlanden. Aber,
ich finde Wein lecker.
Ich bin kein Kenner, doch ich bin ein Feinschmecker. Aber,
Motherfucker, ich küsste deine Schwester.
Hier wird nicht eingebrochen, doch wir hören Einbrecher. Aber,
bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein kleiner Friesenjung und bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein Friesenjung. Bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein kleiner Friesenjung und ich wohne hinterm Deich.
München, Stuttgart, ich weiß nicht wo ich bin. Köln, Hamburg, wieder in Berlin. München, Stuttgart, ich weiß nicht wo ich bin. Köln, Hamburg, wieder in Berlin.
Okay, Friesenjung.
All right, this...
Okay.
Quite honest.
What?
This song sounds familiar to me, and I don't know why.
Yeah, because it took every generic chance to move. And
yeah, I know the exact sample. Either it was sampled or sampling something else. I know. I don't know. Either way, it's not particularly great. We just have this drum, these verses that are not particularly impeccably charismatically performed. The track doesn't have a lot going on it. Make it worth it. And the chorus sample thing, just It's fun, it's catchy, but it's not enough to like carry the song.
Ein schönes Land, wie die Schweiz und Österreich. Oh, bin ein Friesenjung, bin ein kleiner Friesenjung.
It just reminds me of like that weird time of meme YouTube music. Like for some reason, it makes me want to go listen to What the Fox Say.
That's exactly what it sounds like, right?
Yeah, but I don't know, Adam. What do you got?
I mean, I would say on the spectrum of this kind of music, this is not the worst example of it. It has some energy and flow to it. It just everything you talk about here is just like it's the most generic thing you think of, the most initial idea of this kind of song, like da 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 da, and like the worst part about this is like it's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I thought it was actually longer. It felt longer to me, and that was a little brutal for that. But besides that, if you cut the song in half, it's just a repeat. Really, there's nothing really going on that's so great. And yeah, it's whatever. I wouldn't never listen to this. This sounds like you would buy a pack of music, and like this is like you know when companies want to buy music and you just want to use it like as a background copyright okay things, like you just have this like, oh yeah, there we go. There's like elevator music, however you want to say it. I'm trying to find some nicer things to say about it, but I really can't. It's just fine in this kind of thing, but like this ceiling, I can't even imagine there is a ceiling here, so it's hard to score also.
Yeah,
because what is it? Like, it's a joke, right?
I mean, it's just banter, right? That's the only thing I can think of. So look, here's my view on this song. I don't like it. I don't dislike it. I'm gonna give it a 6.75 because it's slightly more fun than it needs to be.
Okay,
for it to be this generic.
That's fair. I was gonna give it a 6. This is not a 4, everyone. It's not like it's horrible. It's just, yeah, whatever. It's not uninspired.
It's just mediocre.
Yeah. All right, Chips. Interesting introduction. Let's see where you bring us next. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, it's ENNIO. Okay, and
oh, we know ENNIO from the past.
We do.
We didn't love ENNIO, right?
We I don't think we did. But how you pronounce this? Unendlichkeit?
Yeah.
Unendlichkeit. Anyway.
Unendlichkeit. Yeah.
Unendlichkeit. All right, Chips, you tell us.
Chips or Kaja, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, please tell us.
Yes, please. Yeah. All right, let's go hear what ENNIO's bringing to the table.
It means infinity, by the way.
Oh.
Bläst mir Rauch in mein Gesicht, Blitzgewitter Mitternacht, deine Moves in ein Gedicht, sitzen noch am Wiener Platz, tanzen in den Clubs dieser Stadt, glaub dein Duft macht mich schwach, komm noch rum, wenn du magst, ja, Fischei-Bilder mit deinem iPhone, Club, ich kann dich reinholen, du legst an der Wand und drehst dir deine Kippen, tanzen wie ein Psycho, wechseln einfach Zeitzonen, Vino Bianco tropft so langsam von deinen Lippen, noch nicht vorbei. Komm, wir beide laufen einfach noch ein Stück. Du, ich zu zweit. Was an dir macht mich nur so verrückt. Ich glaube, es ist bald wieder die Nacht vorbei. Wieder an der Zeit zu gehen. Ich will doch einfach nur Unendlichkeit. Oder dich mal wiedersehen. Ich glaube, es ist bald wieder die Nacht vorbei. Wieder an der Zeit zu gehen. Ich will doch einfach nur Unendlichkeit. Oder dich mal wiedersehen. Ich verliere mich gern in deiner Matrix, Babe. Crazy, wie das Ganze schon seit Tagen geht. Ich höre mein Herz so laut, dass es so rasend schlägt. Es hat genau 1 Million Grad, ich schweb, ja. Milliardenmal gefragt, wie's dir geht, was du machst ohne mich. Bist du auch wieder alleine? Hit me up, falls du willst. Weißer Wein, bunte Pillen und ich mach mich auf die Reise. Noch nicht vorbei. Komm, wir beide laufen einfach noch ein Stück. Du, ich zu zweit. Was an dir macht mich nur so verrückt. Ich glaube, es ist bald wieder die Nacht vorbei. Wieder an der Zeit zu gehen. Ich will doch einfach nur Unendlichkeit. Oder dich mal wiedersehen. Ich glaube, es ist bald wieder die Nacht vorbei. Wieder an der Zeit zu gehen.
Zeit zu gehen. Ich will auch einfach nur Unendlichkeit oder dich mal wiedersehen.
All right, Infinity and
Unendlichkeit.
Unendlichkeit. Yeah. Okay.
But all right, Adam, what do you think about Infinity?
All right, Ennio, I'm approaching it new, fresh with you. This is not bad. There's no way I can call this a bad song. I think the vibe is pretty good. It's moody. His voice is very, what's how you say it, raw. Like he's just not putting any, like he's just like, oh no, he's just doing it. He's not trying to be anything else. I guess you can say that. It's really strange. This is like it's kind of like it's a house-ish beat, but it's like he's kind of rapping over it. So I'm like, okay. And pretty much the guitars is what I know how I want to put it. The guitars are kind of what's trying to draw me in. Here we go. Let's listen to this. Like this verse this chorus just keeps repeated another time. Next, another one, and by the third time, I was kind of like done with it, and I was like, right. But the vibe's okay. I'm kind of lost for words because it's okay, and I want to give it higher than what it is, but at the same time, it's yeah, all right, Ennio, like not bad. It's maybe just a little repetitive for me. I don't know, because what do you think of this?
Yeah, look, it's not an amazing song, but I actually think it's quite decent. I think his performance and like how raw he is shines here. The backtrack reminds me, Adam, you don't spend a lot of time on social media, and that's why your brain is going to last longer than mine. But, well, also, Adam doesn't eat vegetables, so maybe it won't. But there was this trend in all these reels that were like Sigma grind set bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
And they all had this song that I actually ended up finding. The English version of the same backtrack is called Drive Forever, but the original Russian is like Polezeny or something.
Oh. Okay.
The backtrack of this sounds a lot like that song, and the vibe in that song is immaculate.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that he pulls it off. I think, look, it's a good song, but to enter the great territory, it's just not doing anything that deserves to be there. It makes it stand out or ultra memorable. But I think it creates a really nice environment to be in for 3 minutes, and I think that he is a good portion of that. Yeah. So fair play, Ennio.
That's fair. Also, coming off the last song, this is like the mecca of great music. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Ennio. Okay, Ennio. All right. You know what? This is fine. I'm giving this an 8. It's pretty decent.
I'm actually 8, actually. That's fair.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah.
I think it's fair. Yeah.
I wish.
All right, Ennio.
Let's go, Ennio. All right. What do we got next? Chips. Georgia
Cavallo. By the way, guys, we were doing some basic research before this, and I found nothing about Georgia Cavallo's music. I only found that she's a famous TikToker, so I am extremely concerned.
You're gonna love this. Let's do this.
Looking at you, looking away, looking after other girls you could play, and making the rules just for it to break 'em. You were the king, I was a queen, loved in chess, I could have gone anywhere but chose to play to protect you. Holding back and covering up, breaking contact, didn't talk too much, like the perfect housewife, when you decide it's time to fuck. Handling feelings, the orgasms fake but heavily breathing the heart, but your feelings not beating from sex, the fuck no. Baby, it's panic attacks. To hold the boys I've left before. I hope you're watching now and sucky what your mommy has said before. Let me start over, baby, to hold the boys I've left before. I hope you're watching now and sucky what your mommy that you're scared of me. Let me be your arch enemy. Let me play the villain you made and call me the crazy ex bitch you left. You should have taken the price you paid for blaming like one of your video games. They said you're afraid of me, and you didn't recognize me. You call in hate insanity, I call it extra personalities. Delete you like you should have done it with the excess nuts. I promised, break a promise you made, and I'm breaking your face. To hold the boys I've left before. I hope you're watching now and sucky what your mommy has said before. Let me start over, baby, to all the boys I've left before. I hope you're watching now and sucky what your mommy has said before. The best thing you could have ever had is gone. On tiptoes while you kept crossing lines I thought through. Walking and dizzy and eyes and you slept through. While I stay up all night. Baby, it's panic attacks. To hold the boy.
Okay.
I think that's just the video. All
All
right.
So all the boys out there. All right. All right. All right. What do you think?
I am more than pleasantly surprised.
Everyone, we're back. Anyway, continue what were you saying?
Yeah, I am more than pleasantly surprised, to be honest.
Okay.
I expected nothing.
Okay.
And I am very much here for the voice. Well,
Impressed.
it, and this is much more it to me. I think she sounds great. I think the track does well enough to set a vibe. I don't think it's exceptional, but we do have some variations in the end. And I can't tell if that was a vocal edit or a kazoo or some weird vocal edit that sound like a kazoo at the end. But
You
it
mean
was
the ending part? Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's a vocal edit.
yeah, it's just meant to sound like a kazoo. But like, look, you're here. What makes or break this song for you is George's performance, and I think she knocks it out of the park. The verses to the chorus, I think she does it very, very well. I think the song does just enough to not keep going for a third chorus.
Yeah.
And that's a fair play on my part, but I'm really pleasantly surprised, to be quite honest, and I'm big fan of the vocal performance. So Adam, what do you got?
Yeah. So just give a quick listen, everyone. So this beat here is really nice, like the drums, the bass, and like the piano is very interesting. It's like done. It's really, what's that word? Dictating the pace, but it's kind of like it goes a different direction. The song actually doesn't. It's not music driven. It's actually vocal driven. Her performance is driving it because her change in her voice. She has a really raspy voice, really nice, and then in the chorus, she picks it up, more power, energy. The music doesn't really change, so she's really dictating it all, and it's really good. Her voice is amazing. The only thing I would say to complain is that I don't think the beat changes enough. It really does. It's just the same thing over and over. And the kazoo thing, the kazoo voice thing.
Yeah, bitches love kazoo solos, but it's too little too late.
Yeah, like at that point, I was like, all right, musically, we're not getting anything else. We're just going to get your amazing voice, which is fine. But, yeah, like if you're going to talk about like how good the song is, like, yeah, it could have been a lot better if she had like, if she and everyone just worked on the music a little more power, because her voice is really good to drive power, but the music's got to be there too to really push through it. Hey, but if your artistic decision is you just want to use your voice to control everything, that's fine. Yeah, so the only my knock against it is the beat doesn't really go anywhere. But
yeah,
she sounds awesome.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And by the way, if anyone wants to know why the hell I just said bitches love kazoo solos, if you have not ever listened to a guy named Sycamore Smith, just do it.
My goodness.
But yeah, I'm ready to rate this out.
Yeah. How much do you like Georgia? Let's go.
I'm gonna give it 9.
Woohoo! 9. Yeah. I'll give it 8.5. Pretty good stuff. I really want the music to be more, but I'm down to listen to her. I want to see what else she can bring to the table. Nice one, Chips.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good,
All right, Chips.
good call, Chips.
Nice one. All right. Penultimate, Chips. What did you give us? Berq and what?
Berq.
Mein Haus, tritt, die Haust. Oh, I don't even. Anyway. Kaja, you can roast me later.
Mein Hass tritt dir die Haustür ein. Er wird versuchen, nicht zu grob zu sein. Hab keine Angst, er bringt dich schon nicht um. Für den Fall, dass du noch kannst, kehrst du dann besser nicht mehr um. Mein Hass tritt dir die Haustür ein. Hab ihn gebeten, nicht zu grob zu sein. Doch bei bösen Jungs hat er sich nicht im Griff. Und du gibst ihm jeden Grund, dass er die Bitte gleich vergisst. Meine Hände bleiben sauber und die Weste, sie bleibt weiß. Du aber nicht versöhnt, ich schicke dir noch ihn vorbei. Er richtet dich hin oder zu. Von deinem Kinn tropft dein Blut. Und werde ich dich wiedersehen, ist mir egal, ob du kriegst oder gehst. Er richtet dich hin oder zu. Von einem Kind tropft dein Blut. Und werde ich dich wiedersehen, ist mir egal, ob du kriegst oder gehst. Mein Hass tritt dir die Haustür ein. Mischte Gott Rache in sein Müsli rein. Ich wart gleich unten und höre, wie du schreist. Du hast besser viel getrunken vor eurer kleinen Rangelei. Mein Hass hat heute besonders schlecht. Das wird da oben etwas ungerecht. Aber heute darf er mal raus, er freut sich so darauf. Das werd ich ihm nicht versauen, mein Hass hat heute freien Lauf. Meine Hände bleiben sauber und die Weste, sie bleibt weiß. Du aber nicht verschont, ich schicke dir nach ihm vorbei. Er richtet dich hin oder zu. Von deinem Kinn tropft dein Blut. Und werde ich dich wiedersehen, ist mir egal, ob du kriegst oder gehst. Er richtet dich hin oder zu. Von einem Kind tropft dein Blut. Und werde ich dich wiedersehen, ist mir egal, ob du kriegst oder gehst. Er richtet dich hin oder zu. Von einem Kind tropft dein Blut. Ich wiedersehen, ist mir egal, ob du kriegst oder gehst.
All right,
Okay.
Adam, what
Okay.
do you feel
right.
about Berq?
All right, Berq. All right, let's listen to this.
Mein Hass tritt dir die Haustür ein.
Man, he's like right in front of the mic. Feels like he's right in front of me.
I hear the liquid in his mouth moving
Yeah,
when he
yeah. ASMR, everybody. Okay, anyway, let's talk about the track. It starts off simple, right? It's like setting up the mood, and then so we got this like, I don't know how to describe it, like Baroque feeling. It's like the strings just come in, and it's like like really like it's still ominous feeling. I mean, the video is ominous, but anyway, the sound just lends itself to it. Now here, I love choirs. I love this idea of using, and he uses it pretty well here. It's very like, it's creepy. It's like ethereal. Now I will say there's one disadvantage that we're having right now. Well, at least for me, I don't understand German. I don't know what he's saying. It feels like this song is really about storytelling, or he's really trying to convey something. I mean, he has the song is like a sentence, right? He's trying to convey it.
Yep.
There's something
My
there.
heart kicks in your door.
I mean, there we go. That's a phrase. So, like, that is some kind of phrase. So there is a disadvantage I have. I don't understand that kind of thing, but I am getting it. I'm getting his performance. I'm feeling like he's like trying to tell me something And with all these sounds he's trying to convey, it's a really emotional idea. Like he's trying to say, like, "Hey,
my
I'm."
hate. Sorry.
What?
My hate.
You hate spiders? What'd you say?
No, my hate.
Oh,
But
my
I do hate spiders. By the way, guys,
I was
10 extra price if you ever put a spider in a video again.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was like, okay, yeah, okay. Hate. So like, this song isn't like, what's that word? It's like he isn't trying to make a drop. He isn't trying to like drop this idea of get you to move and get stuff. He's really trying to tell you something, and you really kind of try to make the music a backdrop for it. Like, hey, he's really trying to push a message through. And it's unfortunate I don't understand German or that kind of thing, but it doesn't matter. I get it. And Berq, I'm actually down to hear the rest of your things. This is pretty good. Now, like if you're here just for musicality, like you at the end you get like a nice, string solo. I think it's a violin or whatever it is here, and then like there's something about it, but I don't think that's the point of the song, because I don't think that's it. Like you're here for this emotional delivery, and I'm here for it. He did pretty well. Good job, Berq. What'd you hear?
Yeah, look, guys, Adam covered a lot. I want to talk about musicality, though. Correct, there's not a lot of riffage until the end, but really great work done here with percussion for moments of intensity. And there's a bass, the bass that comes in around the same time as the choir. It just really drives home the intensity going for in those moves. I think the rest of it does very well to be gentle. And I actually understand the purpose of him being so close to his microphone when you understand that this is something like very personal to someone or a story that is being told, and you get it so rawly because you actually hear his mouth noise, which is kind of a faux pas to a lot of people, but I think it does really well here.
Yeah.
The spider's just not acceptable. But like that bass, almost like as like a wind there that goes back and forth because it goes from one ear to the other. This song does the small things well underneath him, and then does show out a little bit at the end. But look, there's a lot of artistry here, so fair play, Berq.
Yeah, this is good, Berq. Nice. I was in other things. Yeah. I'm gonna be kind of reserved on this. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I don't think it's quite deserves double, but at the same time, yeah, it could be. But I would like to hear more of his work for it. But 9.5, I think he did a good job here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10, and the video is 0 because of spiders.
All right, average out to a 5, everyone. So there we go. So
all right,
then.
boss round.
Ultimo. What do we got? $ Oho Bani.
Soho Bani.
Okay, Soho Bani, ZEIT, das, and whatever.
The orchestral version.
Oh, okay.
Unsere Zeit kommt, shit, ich dreh am Rad. Und ich komm mit paar Jungs, die haben mich reingepasst. Ich sag, bald gehen wir ab, wenn ihr so weitermacht. Digga, meine Welt brennt, wo ist die Leidenschaft? Ich dreh auf, ich brauch 10 Jungs und dreh mir in meinen Bauch. Ich mach keinen Spaß, kannst du das sehen? Scheiße, ich glaub, es ist Zeit, dass ich was dreh. Was? Es ist Zeit, dass ich was. Es ist Zeit, dass ich was. Digga, gib mir Kicks, gib Tempo. Das ist kein Spiel, das ist kein Nintendo. Ein Junge, er hofft auf Wendung. Deshalb ist er jetzt mies auf Sendung. Digga, heute Abend mach einen Aufstand. Mach die wach, Digga, mach noch lauter. Fuck die ab, Digga, mach die sauer. Mach so weiter und er geht außer sich. Glaub an mich, glaub nicht an Gott, Digga, glaub an dich. Lern diesen Text hier auswendig. Die reden zu viel, vertrau denen nicht. Hör nicht auf, Bruder, dreh noch weiter. Schrei so laut, Bruder, mach dich heiser. Und ich weiß ja, es wird nicht einfach. Und wenn du's nicht machst, ja, dann macht es keiner.
ist Zeit, dass ich was. Es 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 ist Zeit, dass ich was.
Ich glaube, für mich ist es besonders auch so.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. We never had this before. Orchestral version of the song, but we don't know the original song. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the original song, so I don't even know what to do with this, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, this is a
I'll
weird
start by
one.
saying I think the performance was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like the choir part in the chorus was awesome.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah, the percussion was so good. It just like
Yeah.
like a war vibe.
No, but
yeah.
when that hand drum came in, oh, so nice.
Yeah.
I've also never heard rapping on top of an orchestra before.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. But look, I think the chorus alone could sell this song, to be honest with you. This part is so good. I will say the electric guitar was really random when it soloed.
I think they should have just not had that. That's probably an original song, and I'm like,
Yeah, it should have just been a violin.
is it a duo?
Or
Maybe
viola.
Bani's a duo with these two guys.
Maybe one's $ Oho and the other one's Bani.
Yeah,
Who
maybe
knows?
something like that. But yeah,
Um,
that felt shoehorned in, everyone, unfortunately. But
Yeah. I mean, they're the only ones wearing white, so I'm starting to think there's two of them.
yeah. He's just standing there for the whole time, and then he just plays the
Yeah.
solo.
No, he plays a few chords over the in the chorus every now and then he does his little solo.
Yeah.
But look, I think the moments of gravity of this are all around the chorus for the most part, and then that bridge with the guitar solo, and I think all of those knock it out really well. I don't think there's anything wrong with the verses, but they're not the parts that you're listening to this for, because you're listening to this for the orchestra part. And so, like, looking at his performance there, like, I'm interested. I want to hear the original version of the song, but I don't know if I'll like it without the choir effect. The soundscaping that the choir makes, I don't know how they replace that on the actual track. So
Right.
I don't know. What do you got, Adam?
Yeah, that's so. I first thing I mentioned was like we never had this before on the channel, everyone. So it's a kind of a big deal that we don't know what the original intent was. This is just a version of it. Like if me and Gazino said, "Oh, we love this orchestra," which I do, we love it. But the problem is if the original one doesn't have it, well, what was the thing? Like because tone is important, and this doesn't. The way he's rapping and stuff like that, the original song could just be like any other rap song or whatever. I'm not saying that derogatory. I'm just saying like it could just sound like the rap song we're using synths, using 808s and everything like that. And this is a totally different vibe, right? So the only thing I could really rate it on is like what was the vision of it. I don't know what he's saying, but I really like the epicness and the war vibe going around, especially with the percussion. It's a really good.
Yep.
It's a really good ensemble. They put it together very well. The choir knocked it out of the park. Absolutely, they sounded amazing. Oh my god. So that's it. This is a good version of the song, and it's funny that we don't even know the original one. But it's very possible that we listen to the original one and we don't want to listen to that one. We just want to listen to this one because what a great ensemble. But besides that,
It's quite possible, to be quite honest. Look, we can only rate what's in front of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.75. The guitar solo is the only reason it's not double digits.
Sure, I'll give it a 9.75 also. This is really good. Just we don't know about the Soho Bani. The only thing we can say though is that I'll give you a listen. I'll give the original one a listen. There we go.
Yeah, I want to hear the original one now because I feel like when there's an orchestral version, you typically do it because there was already something in there anyway.
Right. So
so there has to be something, or it was just like a weird moment of hubris to decide that the original song deserved one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So
guys, the name of the playlist that we quoted in the beginning was the name of the song, by the way. So we'll see. But Adam, anything else to say on Soho Bani?
On Soho Bani, no, nothing really to say about it. Let's see where they go. I would like to give an
Exactly. Which leads us to a weird situation, Adam, because normally we wrap up what we think after this artist after 5 songs, but we've listened to 5 different artists.
Oh, yeah,
so,
that's true.
Adam, let's just each give one takeaway from this video and do that as our conclusion.
Yeah, so Chips, thank you for this playlist. Very interesting selection. ENNIO was a surprise, just the simple fact that, when we heard ENNIO, we didn't really care about him. But, like, here we've ever heard something going on. Cool. That first song, I'm going to tell you, like, I don't know. That's just like a throwaway. But, hey, whatever. CAVALLO. Yeah, I'm interested in her. Her voice is very unique. Good stuff. What's it, Berq? Berq? Yeah. That was, like, probably the most artistic piece here. And then what a great, just a great, what's the word, ensemble here. What a great, just a composition here. Only thing is, the last one's just like, it's very hard for us to rate. So everyone, don't take our scores seriously on this one. Just be like, hey, it's pretty good. Besides that, good collection, not bad stuff. Yeah, if you want more, I want to hear more Berq. I think that's one of my takeaways. I want to see what Berq's about. I want to see where his artistic goes. Does it really like go into something? So, because about you.
Yeah, fair. I had a few potential takeaways. You already took Berq, so I'll say I agree with Adam. But my takeaway is, I now want to find out about a TikTok artist's music, and that's kind of disturbing.
Georgia Cavallo. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. So Georgia, I thought you were a TikToker, so I thought your music was so bad going into this, but it was actually quite good.
Yeah.
And interested to see what else happens there. Obviously, Adam pointed out Berq, which was really exciting too. But look, guys, let us know what you think. If you're a hater and loyally listen to this video, let us know what you think. And Chips, let us know why you picked these songs and what you think about them also. We look forward to hearing that. Adam, anything else to say to the fans?
No, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Chips, again. And yeah, Germany seems to be very interesting right now. Let's just say that.
Yes, absolutely. But all right, guys, thank you so much. And we will catch you on the next.
Bye, everybody.